Hello, Creative Team. It's Peter here, back for another Monday Motivation. So today is Monday, the 19th of October. Couple Mondays left until we get through the month. And so today I will, of course, give a update on where we are at with Creatic what we've done over the last week. It's been quite a doozy, actually. And then we'll go into today's Monday Motivation topic. So last week, well, very interesting times. Of course, we are working on our primary projects internally, not least of which include our client projects. We have a couple projects to wrap up, and that is the Keep in Touch website and also the Bayview Apartments website, as we have a presentation on Monday to present the Bayview website to the committee of the apartment building. So we're pretty much on track with that. There's just a few bits and pieces that I'll be tying up there. And aside from client projects, actually, on the topic of client projects, we had an inquiry from a prospective client, which actually sounds like a very interesting and intriguing project to be working on. So some of my time has been dedicated to, of course, helping to develop that and just to see where that goes. And so we're in the process of basically putting a pitch together in order for that. I can't speak too much of that project yet, but what I can say is that it is a revolutionary project and hopefully it goes well. At this stage, what we can do is give it a code name, and I'll update you guys on that using the code name as I get more information. So for now, that code name for that project is we'll call it Project Icarus. Project Icarus. I'll give you guys an update again next week on how that project is going. It's very, very exciting in my opinion. Client projects aside, we of course have our internal growth projects, and that's CoFit, and that's also Amplify. So with CoFit, I expect that we will have our brochure that we've been working on now out to print by this Friday is the goal for me. So hopefully we'll meet that. I'm working with the designer, and I need to do a bit more editing to the copy just to make it very simple. But the goal is to have that out to print by Friday and have that back within a week to then start making our approach out to the local businesses. And with Amplify, we are pretty much set to go there. We have a few more bits and pieces to work on with the website and how we are going to be facilitating essentially the induction of our new clients through to that program. So that is coming along well on that side. So, okay, on to this week's Monday Motivation topic. So this week's Monday Motivation topic was actually inspired by our very own Jevi. So as you know, Jevi and also Bud have been doing an amazing job with just curating and also writing copy for our clients' social media so that we can handle social media updates for our clients. And one of the posts that I was looking at that they had posted today for another client was around affirmations. And I thought that was such an exciting and interesting topic to touch on because it's something that I've been doing for a number of years as well. So I'm glad to see that we're getting the word out to clients so that they can also be using it within their workplaces. So what are affirmations, and what are they? What are the benefits? Why are they important? Or at least why are they helpful? So there are a number of ways that we can reprogram our unconscious mind so that it is aligned with our conscious actions. One of those ways is something we spoke about a few weeks ago, which is through hypnosis. And the other way is through affirmations, as we're speaking about today. The way that affirmations work is that by using the power of repetition, essentially, we can then essentially create what's called new neural pathways that create new habits for us, and these are unconscious habits. The neural pathways are they're located in the brain, and they're essentially little pathways that we programmed over time from, as long as we've been creating a habit. I think I've heard anywhere from it takes about 21 days up to 66 days to create a new habit. So anytime a new habit is created, it's basically done by creating a neural pathway from one side of the brain to the other. And once that's established, then a new habit is formed. So affirmations is one of the ways to do that, and that's through just the repetition of something, whether that's a physical action, whether that's a conscious belief, which we form through repetition, things like affirmations, and so on. So some examples of affirmations would be related to anything that you're wanting to essentially improve in your life, whether that's personal affirmations, whether that's professional affirmations of your professional life, or even relationship affirmations. But for the sake of today and all of our self-improvements, let's start with personal affirmations, because it's with our own selves that true change starts with. So as long as we are positioned ourselves and we are anchored, then that's where we can make other changes in our lives, whether that's professionally or in our relationships. So some affirmations relating to personal improvement and well-being might be around abundance, they might be around purpose, or they might be around healing, for example. So some around abundance might be this: I am full of life and filled with possibility. Or another one is, I am grateful for who I am and can be. Another is, I am a magnet for the experience I most desire. So that's around abundance. Some around purpose, as you all know, that I'm a big fan of everybody having to know what their purpose is, and every business that exists having a purpose as well. So some examples of purpose affirmations might be, I am a powerful force for good in the world. I am worthy of all things wonderful. Or I am a firm believer in my ideas. And some around healing, for example, I am a survivor. I am always healing and never alone. Or maybe I am learning to let go of fear. Fear holds a lot of people back, so we never want to focus on fear. We always want to be focusing on what's ahead. So I am affirmations, I have found, are the most powerful, because when we are affirming the I am, once we get that just seeded into our unconscious brain, and we just keep nurturing and just watering that seed every single day by just reading it every single day. Remember, repetition is key. That's when we can actually see the most profound change happening from a personal level. So it's that I am, and then it just grows from there. Because the more that we can just be focused on what we're wanting to create, the more that we will actually make it happen. So as I mentioned, have a little notepad, write it down, read it every single morning, and try that for about 66 days. Start small, just with about 3 of them, as I mentioned, and that way see if you can change your beliefs over that 66-day period. So today is the 19th of October. I will make a note to check back in 66 days from here. So that's going to be next year in January, it seems. And let's see what kind of progress that we made there. And don't forget, even if you don't believe that just as of yet, that's sort of the point. But whatever it is, whatever you want to change, whatever it is that you would like to believe, whatever it is that you would like to have improved in your life, even if you don't obviously if you don't have it now, and even if you don't believe it, just write down those 3 things, those 3 beliefs, because it is through that power of belief where we start actually making really cool shit happen. So give that a try. Thank you, Jebby, for voluntarily or involuntarily coming up with that topic today. I was inspired by your inspiration. And thank you, Bud, as well, as always. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys on our next Monday Motivation. Have an awesome week ahead, and we will chat soon. Ciao. Bye bye.